What's up, everyone? It's your boy, Wolf's Gaming the Show here. Today, we are playing LA Noire, and we are gonna continue the story mode. And plus, we're still on homicide cases. Also, this is the mission of the Silk, Stalk, and Murder. And make sure something. Just to make sure. Alright. Just to let you guys know, there's another naked scene. Just be aware. So yeah, let's get to it. And make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button and also that notification bell.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, it's my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Alright. So we are going to the crime scene. Downtown crime scene, I should say. And before doing anything, I know I unlocked the new outfit, which is around here somewhere. Outsider. I think that's the new one I got. Yeah, it is. Don't believe everything you read in the papers. Yeah, I'm gonna use that one today, guys. Okay. We have a marked location.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
All units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Alright, we're right next to it. Alright.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
That's weird.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Carruthers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Alright, let's start with the body. like always. We're gonna do the head.
The lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
Alright, and then there is the letters on her body again.
Kiss the blood, BD.
And then there is, let's see, markings on her hand. Yeah, missing Julie. There it is.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No
Sorry,
skin
my
under
bad.
the
I
fingernails.
meant to say missing Julie. I'm half tired. Alright, there is a card right there on her other hand.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Alright.
The evidence in the Mueller case
Talking
was solid.
to a
I'm
corner
not convinced
now?
about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah, we know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Alright. Before we go anywhere, he's gonna put down a tag, which is A. So make sure to go to there and pick up whatever that's
If
called.
she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when
stalking.
strangled.
Okay. Sorry. Alright, now put it down. And then all you have to do now is basically just follow the blood.
Never the same.
May as well follow the trail.
Alright, follow the blood to the hat is laying on the ground. And you can look on it.
Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
Alright, put it down and then follow the blood all the way to the next next trash can. And then you should see a shoe.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
And the next thing is we have to find is now the key, which is, once you get closer to it, you see it shining, which is right there.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
For
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook.
and now we just need to find a.
You think he's trying to lead us
hold on a
somewhere?
second.
Probably all the way to
I
City
should
Hall.
say a cipher. That's how I should call it. It looks like a cipher. Just grab that.
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
Alright. Just keep that in mind, guys. You will use that later in the campaign. Alright, you just look up.
Where are you taking us?
So you have to climb the ladder. And then you just go inside the bird cage, I should call it. There's like a note, almost a note, but it's an envelope. You just open it up, there's nothing.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us?
And then
Clearly wants us
just
to
follow
find
it
these
again.
things. He's left them for us.
Keep on following the blood until you should see
There you go, Phelps. You got
a
new MO.
makeup kit.
Told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident.
Open it up.
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Alright, now we can go to find a vitamin. But you have to climb up. But first you have to look at the blood.
The trail points up.
Alright, now you can climb on this pipe. Alright, see this right here? It might be hard to find, but it's right here, tied up. It's a ring.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
And then there is a paintbrush. Is on the next level up. Once you climb up. Alright, this is what you need to find first. It's a paintbrush. Explain that.
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
Okay. And then now her handbag. Just open it. You should take out her card. The rest of the card.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Alright, guys. First, that's all gone. We got that completed. You should cut us. Now that means he's bringing us back to the cars, which is a good sign. Now we have to go to Antonio's boarding house. That's our location.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting those.
I'm sure.
Alright. We're right here, so just make the turn and then it's another cutscene. There we go. Alright, now we gotta knock on the door, like usual.
Wait just a moment! sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Alright, now
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs. Last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Alright.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
So now we gotta go upstairs.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
And make a left. And then there's her house. That's her room. Alright, the first thing we gotta look for is a charm bracelet. So
Look at that.
photo of the charm bracelet.
Someone's turned the
which is
place
here.
over.
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Alright. And then we had to go to see Eternal's letter. So Rich is on the bed. And open it up. And stroll all the way down.
Okay, we have an address.
I'll put it back. And then you just go to you see the window been jibbied. I said broken.
Smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
Broken window. And then you back out.
You know,
just
I feel
open it.
windows, Phelps.
And automatically brings you out. But this is the other clue too. You just pick up whatever this is called. I think it's a pickaxe. Whatever it's called. I can't pronounce
So
it.
someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
I don't know what it's called, so if you know what it is, leave a comment. Alright. So now we got that out of our hands. We're good to go. I'll make sure. Yeah, we're good to go, guys. The music has stopped. Alright, you go down. And then we have to interview Barbara. I can't pronounce her last name, but it's Barbara.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
Alright, possible suspect.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Good cop.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
Motive as a moment of victim.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Back cop.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only
So
a
we
couple of
got
blocks
the new
from where we found the
address.
body.
We have a new address for a new bar. A new bar, honestly. Image of break-in.
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
Lying.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
We have two choices to get her from lying. A broken window or iron picket. That's what it's called. Holy shit. I'm going to choose a broken window.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Alright, break down our marriage.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
Lie.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
Alright, we gotta pick charm bracelet photograph.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
Alright, guys.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we can check out the El Dorado bar.
Alright, so our next step is to go is Colorado residence. So that's our next step.
A nosy old hag? Ha! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3, Phil.
Oops, my bad.
No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure, a woman taking control over his life.
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
Alright, guys. We made it. He's gonna be in apartment 304. So it's right here, I believe. Yep. Just like
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Mailbox. Alright. You know what to do, just go upstairs. Alright.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking.
It's
Take
gonna
our
be a
boy by
fight
surprise.
scene.
Hey, what the fuck? LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest. I got 100 pounds with my wife. Ain't gonna be so easy. Same fucking.
Oh shit, he knocked him out. Wow.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
Alright.
Should get the whole
Once
place
they were
going over.
going
And talk to
downtown,
the neighbors.
we gotta search their apartment. So basically, all we have to do
Phelps,
is go
I don't care that you just got
to
smacked
the
in the
kitchen,
head. You don't call me Finbar.
and there is the shirt. Doesn't matter which way you go with the shirt, I will care.
This will take some explaining.
But I'll also show you guys it doesn't even matter when you pick that up too. It still counts. And there is also the matchbook. Once my partner moves, there we go.
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
Alright. And there is the crates of just pick fruit market. It gives you the new location.
I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
And you just put that down. That's it.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movement.
And now you just need to knock on each door to figure out what's going on.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
Alright. Next door.
No good. Nobody here.
Okay. Next one.
Hey, sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD. Were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Alright, the next one we gotta check now is going to give us our clues.
Hello?
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. I'll be in touch.
She just give us our new
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
The hired help at the El Dorado
Alright,
might
now
have seen the
go
bride the night she died.
to
Maybe
the
regulars
now
too.
the location
Check it
is
out.
going back to Central Police Station. Alright.
Car 11K,
Just right
Car
here.
11 King, come in.
KGPL, 11 King, over.
11K, Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Finis Brown urgently request your presence at Central. A new letter has been found.
11K, en route.
Alright. Here we go to the Central Police Station.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now we sent another.
You know, I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body? The fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
Whoa, if someone reports this...
That was my bad. Alright. Now we gotta go downstairs, guys.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Yes, sir.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off.
Alright, we're heading downstairs now to talk to our boss, honestly.
Seems like a
and
decent guy.
Pinker.
I want to put him down one round.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Alright, guys. We're just gonna go do them.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
Alright. I didn't look at the poem.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley? Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Alright, guys. Now we gotta interview Angel Murado. He's in interview room 2.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell. They weren't even his prints, and he still can.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
Last contact with victim.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe. She didn't stay long.
Lie.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
Husband's alibi.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right, but she went out and I went out after her and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford Coupe.
Okay, he gives us a new clue though. Alright, jewelry taken from body.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
Good cop.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Divorce proceedings?
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Lie.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far and you lashed out.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
Alright, we got one on our list, but if we go to the bar, he would give us the papers. So it is Antonio's letter. Right here.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
Bloodstained shirt found.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Bad cop.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Alright. So we're going to El Dorado. Sorry, not El Dorado. To El Dorado bar. That's where we're going now. Oh, right here.
You don't think it's strange that all these murders are happening to girls who've been out drinking?
No. A broad drinks, she gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alleyway. It's a sad story, but this town's seen it play out 1,000 times, Cole.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good real-life suspects for every one of these murders. We don't need to go looking for the monster under the bed.
16 Allen reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope. The Methodist Church unit to handle code 2 identified.
Slow down.
All right.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that
give you
here.
divorce
But
papers
yeah, I know who
to
you
look
mean.
at.
Antonia Maldonado. Oh, what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
A waitress, can I have another spoon?
Divorce papers. Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was gonna show him.
Alright, now we got an interview. Did I go? I don't know his last name. Alright. Moment of victim.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was gonna serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
Good cop.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Missing jewelry?
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Back cop.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem.
Alright, guys.
Hey, get the guy, will you?
So,
We'll do our
I'll
best.
invite you guys
One
to
last
go
question.
out back.
What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Alright, so go out back where I'm going right now.
So, how's your tuna fish salad?
And you will see that guy.
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just pick fruit market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
We found a crate a lot like the ones you're wheeling there, except it was filled with booze. You know anything about that?
What? No, we deliver all over the place, officer. No telling where the boxes end up. Excuse me, I have to get on with this.
Fine, thanks.
Alright. And I can look at the phone now.
Say, honey, what time do you get off waiting tables?
Alright, now we
A
can
waitress,
go.
can I have another spoon?
Alright, here's our car. Alright, we're going to Just Pick Fruit Market.
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his woman? Please. Now, We'll get to the market, and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
There we go.
The handbag was left just up there, overlooking the market.
Could have come here from the start and saved ourselves.
Now we gotta interview Clem Finney. I'm sorry.
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
Designer necklace?
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Bad cop.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
Contact the victim.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
Bad cop.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
Moment of victim.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Good cop.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Kind of, yeah. I know everything about this game.
Say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Here, our gun's up to you now. There. That's up to you. Alright, so we have to go through the green doors.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Alright, we gotta look at the crates. Put it down. And we gotta go here.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Alright, so this is what you need for that. So let's go back to our clues. And where is it? Here it is. 253. Okay. There we go. And now we go through it. Alright. And our last step is going to here on his desk. Basically all we need is just to pick up, looks like a knife.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical
And
power
he's
thing.
gonna start
Once
running
the stiff is
to
dead,
his
the creep
truck
usually feels they can do whatever they
and
like.
take off.
You must have seen it during the war. This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off. Clem!
There it goes.
God damn it, get after him, Cole. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy. Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
We got him, guys.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
There, that's all it takes. And we got him.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor, lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Alright, we completed that mission, guys. We got him. No damages, no injuries. So if you do like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and make sure to hit that notification bell too, if you want to see me live stream again. Like always, peace out.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do at that. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
We'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads. How can we fail, Skip, with the Shadow leading the show? Who the fuck is the Shadow? Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming. Sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
Okay, let me just stop this here. And peace out, guys. See you on my next live stream after this.